We decided to bring the Tacoma out to the fish pond area, which is a really hard off-road course, and we've got this new hill we're trying out, and it's actually proving to be a little harder than we thought because Andre is fully bellied out at the crest of the hill. So, Andre, not a great situation.
No, how do I get out of this situation?
You know, I've got a tea time actually. I gotta go grab a coffee with some bub. But you'll figure it out. You got it.
This is a TRD Pro. It's supposed to have the clearance and everything else.
Hey, have you guys ever wondered what's the best off-road Toyota you can buy? Well, today we're going to find out right here in Andre's pit, because behind me is the brand new 2022 Toyota Tundra TRD. This is a $57,000 truck, but next to it is a $50,000 truck. Of course, the Tacoma, the best-selling mid-size truck in the land. And we're going to take them up 3 courses. Isn't that right, Andre?
Yes, and the first course is right behind us. This is the Rocks. What does it test?
The Rocks course, Andre, tests everything. Approach, departure, breakover, and bad things happen when rocks hit metal. What's next?
Okay, we have Logs, which is actually all about traction and tires, right?
Yep, and just getting into the pit is hard, let alone getting out of it. And finally, what's the third course, Andre?
We have Holes. Holes is all about articulation.
Yeah, see how the tires and the suspension work together. So which of these 2 trucks do you want to drive?
I want to take the Taco.
All right, I'll take the Tundra. Let's go and start on the Holes course.
We have a TRD Pro, the top dog off-road truck in the Tacoma lineup, versus TRD Off-road. The Tacoma has every toy known to man. It has Fox suspension, skid plates, it's got a multi-terrain system, crawl control, rear locker. The Tundra has, well, a lot of toys as well for off-roading. It does have a rear locker, it does have, of course, 4 low, and it has Bilstein shocks. Which one is best? Well, let's find out.
Hey, Andre, how windy is it over there by the Tundra?
It's a minor hurricane force.
Yes, we've decided to do this video on the windiest day of the year. Did you know, Andre, they clocked a speed of 107 miles an hour up at Loveland Pass?
I did not know this, but wow.
Yeah, wow. Talk about bad hair day.
David just built up this entire course, dude.
Yeah, now keep in mind this course is built for crossovers, not trucks. We have a much tougher course we're going to call the fish pond course when we actually finish it, but it's not done yet, so that's why we're on the crossover course.
Okay. And stay tuned to the end of this video where Tommy, Roman, and I will show you a preview of the fish pond course.
So here comes Holes, and this is meant to test articulation for a crossover. So,
yeah,
you know, in a crossover, we're probably getting 1 wheel in the air, but with these trucks, I mean, they've already got so much suspension, right? That I don't think we're even going to get a wheel in the air, just because trucks are so much better off-road than most crossovers. Any issues?
No, not really. And actually, I don't feel like I do need the locker. I don't need it right now. In 4 low,
Yep.
the truck is just kind of crawling by itself. I'm giving it a little bit of gas. And, you know, I picked the Taco for a couple of reasons. Not just because it's a Pro,
Yeah.
but because it's a little bit more tidy, maneuverable, right? It's pretty small. I feel like I can make a tight turn right here and just keep going.
This is basically a test of grip and articulation at the same time. And yeah, we have to say that, you know, this is one of the most off-road worthy trucks in the land. So I would be surprised if it was going to get stuck on logs.
Yeah. Dude, I was just looking at sales numbers for the midsize segment for the first quarter of this year.
And how's the Taco doing?
So all trucks basically struggled except for one.
Okay.
Taco is still number 1, best selling, lost about 20% compared to last year.
Yeah.
But, you know, Frontier is number 2 now.
Wow.
Whoa, dude, this is bumpy.
Yeah. 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 It's doing its thing, and it's using those shocks to its best advantage.
I've got cameras.
Yeah, cameras are working. But yeah.
I think traction is still there, but it's a little bit bumpy. I think the Tacoma wants to run faster. That's what the Fox suspension is really meant to do.
Yeah, yep. You know, this is a very tidy package, right? Over the years, what Toyota's best at is just constantly and perpetually developing and making things just slightly better until you get to something like this, which has, you know, about as much off-road capability as you can get in a mid-sized truck. You know, there might be a ZR2 that might be a little bit more off-road worthy because you do have the front locker, but outside of that, I can't think of one.
Well, the Gladiator Rubicon.
Maybe the Gladiator Rubicon.
Is pretty macho.
All right, now this is going to be the hardest test yet.
Yes.
All right, so
this is the steepest too.
Yeah, this one you might have to actually use the cameras and think about it a little bit, because this is going to really test this truck's
And maybe the skid
articulation.
plate. Do you think I'll be using my skid
You
plate?
might be
I hope
using a
not.
skid plate here.
But you know, the approach angle on the Tacoma TRD Pro is one of the best in the business. It's like 35 degrees, and I didn't touch.
No? Yeah, it just crawled up all of them. Watch out, there's a skid steer
Bucket?
bucket up here where we're still working on it.
Yeah.
All right, good. Nice.
Well, we'll see how the Tundra
All right,
does.
I'll park it up here,
Yeah,
and we'll get in the Tundra and compare.
sounds good.
And the one thing I do like about it, of course, is that it's so green that you will never lose it in a parking lot
Or anywhere for that matter.
or anywhere. What's the name of this color?
This is electric green.
Because there's two of these greens right now.
Yeah, there's Lime Rush too.
And this is the least of the two greens. I think Lime Rush is a little bit more green.
Yeah.
So what do you recommend? Drive mode? What do you think?
Well, so
Four low?
4 low.
Yeah.
You know what? With these trucks, you
Yeah.
have to go to 4 high first.
Okay.
I experienced the same issue
4
in
high.
the Taco.
There we go.
And after that, of course, if you go to neutral, you should be able to select low a little bit easier.
There you go. You got
See?
it. Yep. Yeah. Nice job. So now we're in 4 low, and we're about to tackle holes.
Yep.
Once again, this might be a little bit easy for this truck. We built this course to have the wheelbase of a crossover. So
And
this
why is there toilet paper blowing in the wind there?
that probably came from California. Andre. Thank you, Californians. Appreciate the toilet paper you sent our way.
Okay.
These holes are a little too close together probably for this
Well,
truck.
this wheelbase is way bigger,
I know.
way longer.
Yeah. Oh, I think we got one wheel in here.
Ooh, maybe it's going to upset it a little bit
I
more.
think, there's the other hole. Another hole, but really comfortable ride, huh? Like very comfy.
So I was talking to Mike Swears, right?
Yeah, the chief engineer.
Chief engineer.
Yep.
And he said that the Bilstein suspension in the TRD off-road is meant a little bit for slower speed off-roading.
Interesting.
And the Fox suspension in the Pro
Yeah.
is meant for higher speed. So I think maybe this is why the Tundra is a little bit more comfortable right now.
It could also be the longer wheelbase, you know?
Yeah, maybe some stability.
I mean, the question is, between 50,000 and 57,000, there's not a lot of room.
No, well, I mean, you can configure a Tundra at 50,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You could buy it almost at the same price.
So, which one would you get? Save that. Let's wait. Let's save that to the end till we make
Okay.
it. See if we can make it up all 3 courses before you answer that.
Before you scrape your nose?
Yeah, a lot of it, of course, has to do with where you park it and how much you want to tow.
Yeah.
Do I have cameras here?
Yeah, you do.
All right, let me hit the cameras here.
So it's down here.
All right, now let's see.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You do have the same,
same-
actually bigger screen.
Bigger screen, but the same camera view, basically. All right. It's working.
Oh, you need to use a little bit more gas, huh?
Yeah, but it's not really struggling. I do like the cameras, especially the side camera view. I think it's always good, especially when you're on the side of a cliff.
Uh-huh.
And of course, it shows you, your degree of inclination.
Ooh,
And-
did you hear that? Did,
That
did
might
you
have been
hit
a
the
little bit.
hitch?
Something
Or
might
something?
Yeah, or maybe a log moved.
Okay.
That's possible. Okay. All right. Well, that was easy. Once again, I think the longer wheelbase, the more comfortable the ride.
Yeah.
Certainly, this has more horsepower. Not that you need it when we're doing this kind of work. All right. Let's try rocks.
Here we go.
That's the only one that might be a little bit scratchy.
Yeah, because you need to watch out for your chin, Roman, because the Tundra TRD, especially the TRD
This chin,
off-road,
yeah,
is low.
and as many people have pointed out, we don't have recovery hooks in the front of this. Already hitting the chin. See?
Well, it's complaining.
Doesn't like it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. All right. I do you have a front-facing camera?
There you go.
But I don't know if it's going to hit the chin.
We have the camera flattens the view.
Yeah, it's very a little worried.
Maybe our cameraman will let us know
If we're about to hit,
if we come close to hitting.
come on, this is a TRD, right? It should. This is what it's designed for. It should do okay. I'm just taking very easy. just to be able to.
Whoa. The higher we go, the steeper it gets,
Yes,
actually.
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Tundra.
Roman, if you get stuck, how will I pull you out?
You'll have to pull me back.
Whoa, there's some shrubbery. Do you see that?
Yeah, I'm hitting the shrubbery. It's okay. It's just shrubbery.
The truck is upset.
Doesn't like the shrubbery. Well, there you have it.
Okay, it did it.
Yeah, it did it. All right, Andre. Windiest day of the year. I'll take the Tundra because it won't blow away.
No, I'm gonna stick with my choice. The Tacoma is more maneuverable, more tidy. It never beeped at me.
Yeah.
It was never upset on this course. Tacoma is for me.
I think, obviously the Tacoma is better off-road, but this one is more comfortable and tows more.
Well, there you have it.
So it depends really what you want. And that one is just so bold and bright that it's giving me a headache, Andre. Too much. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, check out TFL-studios.com for more windy-ass reviews. Ciao.
See ya.
All right, so let's get into the tough fish pond course. First, I'm gonna try a hill climb and see if the Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro has enough breakover angle on this little section. So let me give it a shot.
We decided to bring the Tacoma out to the fish pond area, which is a really hard off-road course, and we've got this new hill we're trying out, and it's actually proving to be a little harder than we thought because Andre is fully bellied out at the crest of the hill. So, Andre, not a great situation.
No, how do I get out of this situation?
I've got a tea time actually. I gotta go grab a coffee with somebody. But you'll figure it out. You got it.
This is a TRD Pro. It's supposed to have the clearance and everything else.
I think you can back out of here. I think just go down and then back out the way you came. I think that's the only way we're going to go.
Are you serious?
I'm serious, yeah. Back it down. I'll help you.
Yeah, we still have some work to do. First of all, there's a lot of bushes that are pretty scratchy, so we need to clear some of that. And then we may have to cut that hill down a little bit so more pickup trucks can actually make it over that course. That was good to know though. Now, Tommy is gonna drive over our little marshy area and see how much traction these tires have in the mud. Our friend David made another cut in the side of the hill, and this basically is testing maneuverability of trucks. Let's see if the Tacoma can make this tight turn and also how it articulates over this section.
Okay, you're good. I could hear the multi-terrain select and crawl control working because you could hear the anti-lock brakes pulsing.
To do it. All right, great. Why we didn't want to go to the fish pond course because it's not fully built yet. As you can tell, they've got some more skid steer work.
Fully built yet? The Tacoma just isn't capable enough is what that proved. It's too long.
I know, I mean, you went up there in the Jeep and in the Bronco, but yeah, we need to clear out all this bushing.
Yeah, it's too many shrubberies.
Too many shrubberies. We need to do some lawn maintenance.
Well, there you have it. That was just a little taste of the fish pond course. We'll be doing much more here later at TFL Off-Road channel and of course TFLoffroad.com.